Guys, I can't believe this. I have been using tapers wrong this whole time. No clue how. This is the most obvious thing, but apparently I have been. I think some of you might be doing the same thing as me. So let me show you the right way to taper. So for those of you who don't know, a taper is basically when you add in a boolean cut and you scale in the bottom face of the cutter to kind of get like a tapered effect, kind of like this, for example. If I run a boolean difference and then scale in this bottom face right here, notice how we kind of have like a taper going in if we view it from the top, like that. Now this looks pretty good, and the reason this one works and looks decent is because we have a cube which is uniform all around. So in this case it's actually fine, but what would happen if instead of a cube we had something scaled like this, a more rectangular shape? So what I was doing before, and I think I was even doing it in some of my courses, and basically what I was doing was I was going to these faces, and to taper I was scaling in. But notice how if you go to the top view, this area is way more biased than this area. So what I was usually doing was I was kind of, counterbalancing it by scaling on the other direction. And you can eyeball this, but it's not 100% accurate. Like even still you can tell it's a little bit more skinny than this side. So eyeballing it does the job to a certain extent, but it is not how you should be doing it. So the correct way to do it that I just discovered, I'm going to show you. Instead of scaling your bottom face of your cutter like this, what you want to do is, first of all, make sure the scale on your cutter is applied. Control A, apply scale, and then what I want you to do is inset the bottom face here with the I key. Now this is going to give you a nice uniform distance between these edges here and these edges here all the way around with the inset. And then basically all you want to do is tab into edge mode, and I'm just going to isolate the view here so you can see it. Alt click on these outer edges here, press Control X, and you're going to have a perfectly distributed taper going on. And if I go back into global view and do it, you're going to see this taper is now perfect, and if we view it from the top, the direction is completely uniform. I'm in perspective, so it looks off, but if I go into orthographic, you're going to see that it is perfectly even on all sides. So that's how you should taper the right way. I can't believe I've been doing it incorrectly this whole time, but better late than never. So that's how you should be tapering. Don't use the scale trick anymore. Taper this way. And if you guys use box cutter, even box cutter does this wrong. No offense, Jerry, I love you, but this algorithm with Shift T, if you press Shift T, is still not doing the same effect. So instead of using taper and box cutter, I'd actually recommend just doing a regular cut and then doing what I just showed you here. Go to ever scroll. Fortunately, the scale is applied by default. We inset this bottom face, and then we dissolve out the outer like that. And that is how you get a perfect taper.